Norwich 3, I think. Aston HuddersBarnsleyfield 4. What happened? What happened? What happened? Well, the games came thick and fast. 3 games in about 7 days. But before I get into that, I just want to let you know I got a Secret Santa through the post. No idea who it's from, but I'll open that at the end of the video. Exciting. So just think back. Not very long ago, just before the Barnsley game when everything felt good again. We'd won 5-0 against Brentford, and we went into the Barnsley game feeling confident and very, very excited about what could happen for the rest of the season. Unfortunately, that was 1 step forward and 84 shitty backflips backwards with loose change and vomit coming out at each flip. The best thing to come out of that game was the possibility that one day we could sign their star player, Conor Hourihane. Only for the fact that Chris Gorham would have a small mental breakdown if he had to commentate. Hourihane to Houlihan to Murphy, back to the other Murphy, back to Hourihane. It's Hourihane coming towards Hourihane, who's overlapping with the Murphy, with the other Murphy, the Hourihane. Oh my God. To the game. And early on our defence showed the kind of defensive dexterity of a mushroom as we went 1-0 down. Then they scored a wonder goal from Hourihane, and it kind of reminded me of the good old days when we used to score super goals. So 2-0 down at half time and Alex Neil went mental, mostly at the kids. They were told they were grounded, couldn't have their tea before they went to bed, that sort of thing. Second half was a bit better and Oliveira scored a fantastic goal, but it was kind of forgotten about because the rest of the people were acting like mental pit bulls and trying to chew their own eyebrows off. But good news, there was another game only 3 days later against Aston Villa under the floodlights at Carrow Road. Perfect. I'm not gonna lie, I was really looking forward to that game. I couldn't wait to get to Carrow Road, and then I saw the first half. I literally can't think of anything funny to say about the first half, so here's a goat falling over. Now I don't know if you've heard the new Norwich City commentator, but even his enthusiasm was kind of misplaced. Robbie Pretty with a throw-in! It's a goal kick. Now the second half, Norwich made a big, fantastic substitution. They decided to bring on the crowd. And what a performance. They were vocal, they got stuck in, they were consistent. They certainly put a fantastic performance in. The second half, early on, we had a great chance with Robbie Brady. Now he's been heavily linked with Aston Villa and he did his chances of joining them a fantastic boost. I mean, one-on-one with the goalkeeper and he did a fantastic defensive clearance well wide of the goal. I mean, he was their man of the match. Then Oliveira scored a near replica of his Barnsley goal, and then we could get excited about this one. I mean, as excited as a goat falling over. Full time 1-0, and the fight and the passion and the atmosphere of Carrow Road under the floodlights, I love it. It just reminds me of all the other great floodlit nights I've had at Carrow Road, like the Southampton quarter-final, or the Bayern Munich game, or Swansea under-23s in the Checkatrade Trophy. And it just goes to show how disappointing things have been recently, when a crappy 1-0 against a very poor Villa side can give about 10,000 men a full-on erection. But surely we can take that passion and excitement to Huddersfield only 3 days later. No. Yes, we lost again. Against a team full of kind of free transfers and really good loans. It's like entering Robot Wars with a £40,000 nuclear death machine robot and getting beaten by a kid with a dog dressed as Santa. Welcome, Santa Claus! Meow. That's a cat's voice. They scored. We scored. They scored again. I mean, Huddersfield were great. I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from them. But when Oliveira was substituted in the second half, I mean, it was like we'd just been told over the PA system that Ryan Bennett and Seb Basong had both been given 5-year contracts. And that's what's wrong with us at the moment. We're kind of a stale, overage squad, and us as fans kind of expect a bit more. We certainly deserve more. But we were beaten by a younger, braver, smarter, more confident team. Simple as that. Now, I honestly believe that Alex Neil is a talented manager. I really do. He himself is a younger, braver, smarter and more confident than many other managers out there. But the one thing that is letting him down, that he lacks, is experience when it's going wrong. I just don't see ourselves getting out of this downward spiral we're currently on. And every loss, every draw, and even every goal we concede is now being met by a scene from Danny Dyer's Back in Football Fights DVD. So thanks for Wembley, but I think it's time to go. Sorry. But it's Christmas, and it's time for Secret Santa. Ooh, I wonder what it is. Ooh, I wonder what it is. Ooh, it's got a note inside, and it's a tube of lubricant gel with a note saying, "Stick your season ticket where the sun doesn't shine, Mr. Basson." Oh.